Right now, one of the top stories we are covering is a CMS track coach is due in court this afternoon on child rape charges. His name's Dasmar Lockhart, arrested in 2024, and his latest court date on 9 pending charges. Separately, CMS is facing a civil lawsuit alleging the district and company tied to Lockhart facilitated his access to students. And so WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is on this story today. She joins us before heading into the courtroom. Jesse?
Hey, Jane. So Dasmar Lockhart is scheduled for an arraignment today. So just from starters, he worked with CMS students. Lock Nation Athletics is what he operated with his wife, who is a former CMS track coach. His organization is not affiliated with CMS. Now, through their track organization, they worked with student athletes with the school, with their track programs, but they are a completely separate third party. Now, when it comes to the lawsuit from the student to CMS, that person is suing, because he has a background and other crimes involving children, and a simple background check could have found that out and would have eliminated his access to school property and to have access to students. So that's part of that lawsuit. But overall, again, Lock Nation Athletics is a third party, completely separate thing from CMS, but they would do some training on the school property at CMS tracks, and the wife is a former CMS coach. Now, when he worked with some of these students, now he was arrested back in 2024, but when he worked with some of these students, a lot of the abuse was alleged to have happened where he did some of his trainings in his home, and I believe they said the garage area that was turned in kind of like a training area. The three that did come forward, 3 girls, 11, 14, and 15 at the time, alleging that the abuse happened back in 2018, several years ago. He was arrested after the girls came forward, 3 of them coming forward in 2024. So he is facing several charges, serious charges involving sex crimes against children because of these allegations. And he will be arraigned today at 2:00, and will be there for that hearing to see, what next steps, will take place from there. If there is a formal plea that he puts forward, would be interesting. When it comes to that CMS lawsuit, they actually had filed a motion to have the lawsuit dismissed, to say because for governmental immunity was the reason they were saying that they should not be allowed to be sued. That was dismissed, so that case will also move forward. So a lot of things involving the allegations against this private track coach. Jane?
Yeah, so many layers, it sounds like, Jesse. And then I understand Lockhart's wife filed multiple extensions. Any sense of why or what her attorneys are even arguing?
That wasn't part of the hearing when we were here. I know when you go through all the court documents, there were some motions that were filed that way. I would have to go back and look. It's unclear. I can't give you an answer for that right now, but I can definitely look it up.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, like I said, just trying to follow all of the moving parts. And then CMS, any public statement or response from them?
No, when we went to court, they didn't have any comments to say. We did speak with the attorney representing that CMS student, and for them, they just hope that CMS makes the right decision when it comes to this lawsuit. They also feel that this is not the first time that CMS did not hold up their own policies, because you have this entity who's coming in there. They're also an organization that is making money. They're coming to your property. They're working with students that's part of CMS. Why wasn't there a background check done? And we would have seen he had charges for some crimes against children back in 2017. And again, the former CMS track coach, the wife, she kind of really was, she was there as far as like, being part of the operations with him, but he kind of ran the show when it came to being the regular training, to my understanding.
Okay.
She would come here and there, but he kind of ran the show.
Copy that. And then as far as his custody status, is he out on bond or does he remain in custody?
To my understanding, he's out on bond, and so we should see him come into court. I actually thought I saw someone who looked like him. That's why I was looking out the window. I was like, wait, is that him?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
But he should be out on bond, and we should be seeing him come into court today. I'm assuming he would be here for his court appearance, and his team and attorneys and so forth. I think when I was going back and forth through the court documents and information, the last different movements on this were really for discovery. His attorneys and team asking for the discovery and making sure that they have everything to continue to fight this.
All right. Got it, Jesse. Okay. We'll let you get ready to go into the courtroom where, again, Mr. Lockhart is expected to make his appearance on an arraignment hearing at 2 o'clock. And then we'll see you on WCNC Charlotte starting at 4. Thanks, Jess.